Hello YouTube Vapors, I'm back again for another review. This time it's going to be on the Cherry Bomber clone, which I picked up from Fasttech, and this is the Ivogo version. So I want to adjust my camera, we're going to go down and take a look. Okay, so this here is the Cherry Bomber clone from Ivogo. I picked this up from fasttech.com. I'll put the SKU number or the SKU number down there in the description. This one here was $29.45. Ivogo also has a black version on here, and then there's other versions of the silver ones from Fasttech, but I'm not sure who manufactures those. So this here is the box that it came in. Alright, it comes just like this. It came rather clean. I know sometimes mods and stuff like that come from Fasttech are kind of dirty and dingy looking, but this one here came rather clean. Alright, so this is number 0077. And nothing else was here in the box. Alright, so this is the front of it. And then there it is, masterpiece. Now this is the button, and it does lock. So counterclockwise, which is right now, unlocks it, and then if you turn it clockwise, it's locked. Alright, so here's the bottom. It sounds a little rattly. That's because the screws there didn't come installed, but I'm gonna install them. It's got one little hole there for right there for venting. And here is the top. That's not a spring-loaded adjustable 510. It's kind of like a floating one, and I'll show you. Alright, so to take this off, all you do is slide. You can see on the top here that there's like one magnet that's kind of like the center of the plate. And I'm kind of doing this upside down. So, okay, so inside here came an extra one of these, which goes up here on the top. I'll show you. And then you have your two bottom screws there. Alright, so you can slide this out, and I'm going to try to stay on camera while I'm doing this, but it comes out like so, and there's a look there at the switch. Right now it's unlocked, and then there it's locked. So clockwise, locked, counterclockwise, unlocked. I'm not sure if I did that right the first time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lock it. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the two screws while I'm down here, but let me look at this top portion first here. Let me show you. Now there's the little plate thing right there, little copper plate, which is what this one is. It's just this is an extra one. And so these pins, grab these out of the way. These pins right here, they float. So these float, and then the ones here that go at the bottom, these are going to adjust for your battery. So pretty much quite a few addies should fit on here because you can adjust these. Alright, so let me install this back on, which is real simple. All you do is just kind of slide it in the slot there, and then just kind of push it in. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and install the bottom screws. And all you do is you take them and you place it in like that. You got to kind of hold it. This is a little tricky. You just got to kind of hold it with your finger while you get your there while you get your flat tip. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Because you got to go kind of counterclockwise with your flat tip. So it's feels a little weird kind of putting it in there, but they go in. So I'm going to put the other one in there and hold it. Like so with my finger. And then I'm just going to take my screwdriver and make sure I get it in there first. And I'm just going to go counterclockwise, and then it'll start to screw in as well. So they just kind of go in like that. Let me bring them both all the way down. So alright, so you put your batteries in, of course, positive side up. Make sure that they're going to be able to handle the amps that you need for the build that you got on your RDA or RTA, whatever it is you're going to use. And make sure that they're married too, that you use them together, you charge them together, and then you change slots too as well. Alright, so I got my batteries in there. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put my Addy on, so that way that floating pin there at the top, if it needs to come down, it will. And this here, I'm just going to use the a white Plumbell clone for this. And now I'm just going to adjust the bottom here for my batteries. And you just want it snug. You don't want to crank it up because you're going to start to put dents and stuff like that into your batteries, and you don't want to do that. And now I'm going to put this top on over the back portion. And I'm going to show you the one negative that I had with mine, and I think it has to do with the magnets. Because if you look, magnets, they're kind of small. Because you got one on the mod itself, and then you have one on the back door there as well. All right, so you want to make sure that your door kind of fits down into the grooves there. Alright, and then you just slide it on. Now the back door, sometimes when I mess with this, if you shake it hard enough, it was coming off. It's not right now, but I had it slide off a few times. But I had to shake it pretty darn hard to get it off. But now it's going on really good. Alright, so this here is a Cherry Bomber. I've got a 0.5 build on this thing, and my coils or my wick's a little dry. I'm going to have to wet it up, but this thing, it fires hard. Alright, and that's 5. That's only a 0.5. Alright, so I'm going to go back up top, put a little juice in there, and then vape it for you. Alright everybody, I'm back up top with Cherry Bomber here. I haven't shined this up, but I think it'll shine up really, really nice. Like I said, it came clean, and it just looks really nice. I've seen some other reviews where people had them shined up and they look really, really nice. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to drip some juice So it fires quite well. Alright, so here we go. Here's the Cherry Bomber clone from Ivogo. So it works well, and it hits good. The fire button works. With the lock on it, anyway, works. And my door is, it's staying on now, but I don't know, maybe I didn't have something right the first time when I did it. But other than that, for $29.45 from Fasttech, get the Ivogo version. I can't speak for the other versions, so I don't know how good they are. But this one here, this is a darn good version of it. So there you go. That's my review on the Cherry Bomber clone from Ivogo from Fasttech. Thank you very much for watching my review.